Hey guys, Mudar here. Welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of the endless chase? Constantly thinking about upgrading your phone, your ride, or your wardrobe, only to get that familiar feeling of emptiness when the newness wears out? It's like we're stuck in this giant consumerism hamster wheel, believing that the next purchase will finally make us happy. Well, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why material accumulation often makes us feel very empty, and how we can redefine success for true fulfillment. Unfortunately, nowadays, we often associate success with material accumulation. But the older I get, the more I realize having less things is actually an upgrade and not a downgrade. Back in my 20s, I didn't realize I used to buy so many things. I used to hoard a lot of things, and it used to give me a lot of anxiety and worry. I often used to ask myself questions like, where am I going to end up with all this stuff? And what am I supposed to be doing with all of this? And basically what I was trying to tell myself is, a lot of these things are taking up too much mental space. It's not giving me clarity. It's not giving me focus to prioritize myself and prioritize what I want to work on in the future. Successful people are really good at eliminating all that noise, not having to worry about chasing things or worrying about what other people say. They really prioritize themselves in the present, their physical, emotional, and mental well-being, and they think about how they could create a better version of who they are in the future that aligns with their purpose, with their values, so they can live a fulfilled life. And you can start in a very simple manner, actually. You can just ask yourself some questions. Are you really doing the best that you can to live the best out of your days? Are you really working towards the better version of who you want to be in the future? Or are you constantly being distracted by materialistic items or opinions of other people and things that really don't matter? Are you engaging in any particular habits that you think are not going to be good for you in the next 5-10 years? Then maybe think about eliminating or replacing those with better things. I mean, I know a lot of people who don't even maintain a steady sleep cycle, They struggle in maintaining a healthy sleep boundary in their life. And that really affects them in the present. And remember, if it affects you in the present, it will eventually affect you in the future, because that will impact your health, it will impact your ability to perform tasks, and it will impact your future image as well. Then the next thing you got to do is look at what would you like to accomplish in an X number of years. And I'm not talking about owning a car or accumulating a certain amount of money by the end of the month or by the end of the year. I'm talking about a better version, a more premium version of who you are in the future. When you live a life that aligns with your values and your purpose, you'll feel more fulfilled, and more importantly, you'll actually feel more in control. You will not be owned by a particular brand, because in reality, a lot of people are actually owned by brands. They put in so much effort, they put in so much time, they work a lot, only to give the money that they've accumulated to the brands that own them so that they can feel good for a short amount of time. So stop chasing and start focusing on who you are and what's really important to you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't buy or own anything, or you ought to live a very frugal life. All I'm saying is you need to have the mental clarity to focus on yourself, to create the best version of who you are and to create the premium version of who you want to be in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.